Hi, my name is Jack Warnke, and I am a member of the Youth Advisory Committee, and I will be reading The Snow Queen. Gather round, children, I've a tale to tell. It begins with a mirror and a terrible spell. The mirror was cursed by a demon so mean that he wished to spread sorrow wherever he'd been. The mirror, you see, would only show bad, so all who gazed in it looked ugly and sad. As the foul demon flew with the mirror up high, it slipped from his hands and fell through the sky. It shattered to earth, and folk cried in surprise, as splinters stabbed at their hearts and their eyes. Then they grew cold and knew kindness no more, but only felt spite for whoever they saw. In a distant land, full of laughter and joy, lived Gerda and Kay, a young girl and boy. Whatever the season, they met every day. Two little friends who just loved to play. Outside their doors they each grew a rose, which, just like their friendship, never wilted nor froze. When it was frosty, they hid from the cold, while Granny told folk tales from ages of old. Beware, dear children, of the chilly Snow Queen, for she spreads only coldness wherever she's seen. Gerda was frightened, but Kay sat up tall and promised he'd guard her from one and all. But one winter's day, Kay let out a cry. There's a stab in my heart and a pain in my eye. It seems that some mirror had fallen on him. From that moment on, he was grumpy and grim. He snatched up his sled and hurried away. Gerda asked where he was going, but Kay wouldn't say. When a white sleigh swept past, Kay hitched a ride. Then up through the air, he felt his sled glide. Faster and faster they sped over the land, till they reached over a snowy palace, icy and grand. Come, said a voice that was cold and serene, and little Kay gasped as it was the Snow Queen. When he didn't return by dawn the next day, Gerda jumped in a boat and went searching for Kay. She found an enchantress and told her of her quest. The enchantress commanded, "Stay here as my guest." Gerda's sadness vanished till one sunny day. Some bright blooming blossom, roses, made her think of Kay. "Caw," called a raven, "I'll help you find Kay. He's married a princess, I'll show you the way." But he was mistaken. The prince was another, not the young boy she loved as a brother. The prince and his princess, so happy in marriage, sent Gerda away with warm clothes and a carriage. But as she drove on, she heard a wild shout, and feared for her life as robbers leaped out. In the gang's castle, Gerda trembled and cried. Then a robber girl came and knelt by her side. Quietly she whispered, "I'll let you go free. Here, take my reindeer and quickly flee." And so they galloped all through the night to a land where the snow was sparkling white. "Fear not," said the reindeer, "help is at hand. I know a wise woman who lives in this land." And when they asked her, she showed them the way that Kay had hidden on the big white sleigh. Meanwhile, to the north, on that chilly night, Kay sat in the palace so icy and bright. The Snow Queen had turned Kay's heart into ice. He'd forgotten Gerda and everything nice. "Kay," breathed the Snow Queen, "now listen to me. Just solve this ice puzzle, and you can go free." Kay did not notice as Gerda rushed in, but she did not falter. She just cuddled him. As Gerda's warm eyes fell on Kay's chest, they thawed the heart of the friend she loved best. "I'm free," gasped Kay, as he slowly unfroze. "I've solved the puzzle. It is an ice rose." Come with me, laughed Gerda. It's time to go. And riding the reindeer, they sped through the snow. Gerda waved and thanked all the friends that she saw until they arrived at a rose-covered door. Grandma, shouted Kay, it's great to be home. I promise from this day that I'll never roam.